It's been a long road trip. Last game is tonight, and I know I want to get out of here with the win. We'll be back in front of the home crowd soon, but now's not the time to be looking ahead. I need to step up my game and help this team get it done. No excuses.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Ready to go?
Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to the Knicks in New York. And that does your confidence. Going to change here. Smith has checked in. Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last some time for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Smith in at shooting guard. Chandler out there with John Lure. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And when you look at the Mavs, they have always built through free agency, still tinkered with the roster this season to get into a position to compete. Not having any lottery picks for so long has hampered their youth and development.
Smith outside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Good D by Matthews.
Well, you know, with the Mavs making the playoffs so consistently, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways. They rarely have draft picks that help take the team to the next level, but they are in the playoffs, which is what every team wants to be part of.
Here's Parsons. Smith with some nice D. Expanding his range. Suns keep it alive. They set the pick. Goes back up. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
It's Matthews on the wing. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williams against Bledsoe. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Smith missing again. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the rejection by Smith. Bledsoe kicks to Smith from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? There's no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to click.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Nowitzki. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's around 18 points per game, 8 rebounds, then just over 2 blocks. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
And the Suns making a change here. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Chandler. Warren comes in for John Lure. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Felton dishes to Barea. Nobody near Parsons. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Parsons got 6.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it's Smith missing.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Got a piece of it. Taken away by Felton. Parsons outside. Barea kicks to Powell. And the rejection by Smith. Hatkins still knocked it down. Nice composure. Price is checked in for Smith. Mavericks leading by 12. And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs. Saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
Great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that.
On the court for the Suns, Smith in at small forward. Booker out there with Hudson. Then it's John Lure, and it's Chandler in at the 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks put forth a nice effort. He ended with 7 points, but also put up 4 boards. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game. For me, my favorite memory of Barea, his outstanding postseason in 2011. The Mavericks had to get through the Lakers and the Heat to win their first championship. And Barea broke down those defenses by screaming to the hoop every chance he got. Actually, he squirted to the hoop.
Matthews goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Matthews has got 6 points. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And he gets it to go.
And getting back to Barea's contributions against the Lakers back in 11, Barea led a fourth-quarter comeback in Game 2 to help the Mavs win. Big swing in that series. And then after the game, Kobe Bryant said that Barea kicked our you-know-whats. And ultimately, Barea helped the Mavs go on to win their only championship.
Matthews goes in. And McGee kicks to Matthews. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 12. Booker the pass to Chandler. Finished off the break.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Barea dishes to Williams. Here's McGee, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Phoenix also making some changes. Warren's checked in for Chandler. P.J. Tucker comes in for... And so that brings... Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Checking out the game J.J. Barea is having. 12 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks. And Phoenix also making a switch. Smith checked in for Tyson Chandler. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. J.J. Barea is out there with Matthews, and it's McGee in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And Chandler Parsons really set off a Texas rivalry last year, drafted by the Rockets in the second round. He received an offer sheet in free agency from the team's rival, the Dallas Mavericks. Eventually chose Dallas, injured in the playoffs, hurt a knee, only played the one game. but I think they've got great things ahead for him with the Mavs.
Yeah, Parsons was a restricted free agent, so that meant the Rockets could match if they wanted to, but they declined to match Dallas's offer, which sent Parsons packing just up the road in Texas.
Banked in off the glass. Parsons got 16.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Bledsoe kicks to Lue, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Pachulia comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Felton in for Wesley Matthews. Warren's checked in for the Suns. Knight comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Mavericks leading by 16. Barea kicks to Parsons. They get the rebound. Here's Pachulia, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Knight passes to Booker, and he gets it to go. Booker's got 7.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Doubled by Smith. And Parsons kicks to Barea. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. 4th, Dirk Nowitzki.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yet, no matter how much attention they're getting, they're still going to get their points. I mean, opponents just have to keep fresh legs out there and try to limit the damage and make them work for whatever points they do get.
That free throw good from Barea.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
Powell, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. And then for Phoenix, Mirza Teletovic is checked in for John Lure. And Goodwin subbed in for Booker. Felton kicks to Barea. He dishes it to Parsons. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Parsons got 10 points in just the second half. And for the Executive of the Year award, it's hard to evaluate because for GMs, Clark, it takes years of moves to reach a certain point.
Yeah, it's an annual award, but it's awarded for years of decisions, if that makes any sense. One big signing or trade isn't quite enough to win the award.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. The second effort, and Parsons.
as I was saying, got a real big problem. All this kitty stuff, you evil twins, CC and Dom got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Some people say you're just a hanger-on, that you're a leech.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's going to do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
The steep twists and curves of famous Lombard Street across the bay in San Francisco. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Some confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against Phoenix. That win, of course, breaking the tie in this season series. They lead 2-1.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against Denver.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot.
I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. 1:41 left to play in the first. Here is Livingston. His last outing, 16 points for him. From the low block, Barnes can't get it to go. Suns trail by 6. Shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to what teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
That one goes. Count it.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here is Livingston. 6 points for him. To the paint, here's Ezeli, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Smith drives in. Clock at 6. And it's Smith again missing. Here's Thompson. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Warriors lead by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room. Don't you need a player like this, of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able
It's the 2K Sports
his next game. And stare, but we can't let that distract us.